action. Orders received.
How's it? How's it? Hang loose. Welcome to Mongoose Max Hawaii. The channel. Hey, yay! You got things going on. I didn't forget. Oh, I didn't forget the time. Okay, this is welcome to Thursday. This is the last day of June. So it's Aloha June. Aloha. This is true Aloha Thursday. Aloha. Last day of the month is the Aloha Friday. We don't have an Aloha Friday, except it was last week. And speaking of weeks, a week from now, this is part of the vlog bit. Finally, my procedure has gotten another appointment, the third date. So now I'm scheduled for the 7th of July, which is all that right after the 4th of July. Not by much, I don't mind about that, but all that test stuff, and then the other test stuff, the sleep test stuff, so all of that's jammed around the 4th of July weekend. Yay! Don't forget to get tested and the blood sample and all that stuff that should be done on the 4th of July cannot be done on the 4th of July because it's the 4th of July. Jesus. Oh God. Okay, we're gonna have a little fun today because we have an interesting thing going on here. We gotta sit there, so and get these gloves up. Apparently the governor race is coming up real soon because they're all debating, and they've been debating on television. I suppose I missed this. I'm sort of sad that I missed this because, well, gee, what else? Is there anything else in the vlog that I missed? Oh, I got something from one of the prize. I got a prize from Toastmasters. Somebody brought prizes. Yeah. So let's head to the news. Oh, wait. Back. We forgot. We're going to do this. That's right. Come on. Calibrate. Press the right button. It's a calibrating. We're going. I was talking to one of my friends, or two of my friends in Toastmasters about ghost stories yesterday. Afterwards, we stood in the parking lot and talked for quite a while, actually. Let's just recalibrate that. Yeah. Let's just do it again. Search. Yes. We're searching, and I got responses. See how you can just bounce off that. Kind of like I'm going on the debunking thing. Hello? I also accidentally left this stuff on, and it was on for a day, and I came back into the room and looked over, and the cat ball was going off by itself. What the hell? I moved it. It's working because I moved it.
Smile.
So that's where it is.
Discussion. Advice.
So, off to the news. Yes, the governors are in a debate forum, and they were gnarling on each other on the debate. Mostly kind of the funny part.
Reveal.
Yeah, my jokes are dying. The funny part is when they're jabbing at each other for their campaign funding, where they got the money for the campaign funding. I got
Education.
my unusual lighting.
Check the line.
So it says here, at one point, our so we have like this. We have Vicky Cayetano, who's the wife of one of the former governors, Ben Cayetano. Now you'll see it if you're watching this kind of stuff. They have a TV commercial. She's trying to distance herself from Ben Cayetano, the former governor, because, like, you know, she's just going to be known as Ben's wife running for office, and she wants to stand out as individual. And this is like, it's so stupid. She's just going, Ben and I are very different. See, he likes big dogs and I like little dogs, and I like the Raiders and he likes the Dolphins or whatever the football game. This is like, I like to talk and Ben likes. I like to listen and she likes to. And the old governor's just sitting there. He's kind of hunched over a little bit with a smiley face, but he just kind of doesn't say a word. It's just like creepy. It's like the giant old dome there going. It's like, oh my god! I think she made the commercial. I don't know. And then we have in the other corner Josh Green, the medical doctor who was the big guiding light during the pandemic heyday, Friday, and all that stuff. He was really good at what he was doing. He was good. He was informative. He was guiding people. Even COVID rates now are going down because people wear masks. They're not that low about it. So he did well, very well. And then we have Kai Kahele. Yay, Kai Kahele.
Temperature.
We gotta see a picture. Picture Kai Kahele. See Kai Kahele. Yay! Everyone likes Guy. I like Guy. But he hasn't gotten a lot of seasoned stuff going on yet. He's just sort of like, I'm kind of Hawaiian with Hawaiian name, and I used to be National Guard. He's trying to be backed by the Hawaiian interests.
Grandfather.
They're quipping at each other about campaign things. Okay, where'd you get your money from? Kai is going to Green. Hey, your campaign, how you got money from campaign, it's a big joke. It's a total joke.
Sport.
Hey, it's one joke, yeah? It's a joke.
Building.
So he says, tells Green, this is a joke because he got like lots of money from mainland corporations and big pharma. Big pharma. Not like the pharma in the Dell, but the pharma as in pharmaceutical, because he's a doctor. Doctor! There's nothing that can take us. Doctor! And so Kahele.
Grandmother.
Thank you. Heaven. Grandmother's in heaven. Oh my god. What we got is Kai, just says that, your big joke. And then Green comes back, says some teeth with Green. And Green says, oh well, thousands and thousands Kahele got from disgraced Hawaii business leaders like Dennis Matsunaga and Milton Choi. The guy's getting up in there. Oh my god. It's just... Meanwhile, Vicky Cayetano's like, I'm not like my former husband, Governor.
Celebration.
Oh gosh, it's so silly. It's so silly. But it's funny. I think that's just great.
Adult.
That's just grand.
Police.
Okay.
Childhood.
Alright, yeah.
Sure.
Alright. And we got stuff here going on. The net result is this guy's Mr. Tennis. Okay. Wow. Okay. That's sports.
Space.
Or she's Mr. Local 5 also
History.
the kind union for
Weird.
the kind. They're getting
Story.
this stuff. Oh, hey,
Age.
you're talking too much. Not too much ghost stuff.
Taken.
Shut up.
Hotel. Failure.
I watched the
Problem.
Warren Museum. Someone investigated the Warren Museum, and it was just like, oh my god. If this was going off like this in the Warren Museum, I'd be out of there. I'd be
Conflict.
So, yeah, just freaking relax already. Okay, remember back in the day? Oh yeah, back in the day. Remember 1978 when things were all kind of cool. You just go, oh yeah, we all jump in on one big inner tube. We could afford one giant tire inner tube. Now they look like they're having fun. Wish.
Attention. Here. Job. Year.
Let's see if we can get one of these.
Grandmother. Crash.
Grandmother crashed, killed. This thing is really going for it. Okay, what we got here? The Trump legacy.
Wood.
What the heck? Oh, broken glass and blood. Oh, Uncle Sam, so sad. And then there's George W. Bush right there. Or I forget which one. Which was senior, junior. I just go senior.
Pray.
Obama with the ears. Uncle Sam's like, oh.
Building.
Okay, Biden attack in court, dangerous. Attack in court, dangerous. Despicable. January 6th aside, Pence has been loyal to Trump. Hawaii Democrats have terrible track record. Oh, these all blow. So let's just take the first one.
Coast. Relationship.
Okay, so let's just
Education.
letter to the editor. Oh my gosh. Biden's attack on court, dangerous, despicable.
Agreed.
American democracy is in danger today, but not because of MAGA Republicans. Of course not.
Imagine.
As President Joe Biden would have you believe. Uh-oh, we got some bias here.
Surgeon.
Devil. It is because of the political partisans who decry decisions from the U.S. Supreme Court when they don't fit their agenda or satisfy the political aims and allies. The public statesmen from the President and the Attorney General are despicable and dangerous to the civility and peacefulness of our nation. Cite Article June 24th. Strongly disagreeing and vowing to do everything to circumvent the decision are divisive and deadly positions to take. Do not think that their words will be taken to heart and acted on those. They have sworn to represent the rights and safety of all citizens, but a pro-choice act, where if their violence committed as a result of their failure, they have sworn to represent the citizens of all citizens. The blood on their hands and they're held accountable for the legal means. James Roller Mililani. Well, I beg to differ from you, Mr. Roller. I just disagree with your opinion. We have black light here. We have black light here. Well, one thing is the courts were definitely packed. The Supreme Court was packed, unfairly packed, which means that special interest groups are being packed into the court. So the court itself does not represent a basic all the people. And another all the people. If you take a big general survey, most of the people, not all, but most of the people disagree with taking down Roe versus Wade. Most of the people disagree with that. And the court has been packed, unfairly packed. And it's not only just the Supreme Court. There's about 200 federal judges put in place by Trump. So this discombobulation, he's trying to, it's like trying to get the judge that agrees with you, and then this guy is being like, oh, how come you don't accept the judge's decision? Because it's a judge simply put there to agree with you. I'm just saying. Exit. Speaking of exits, time to go. I don't know. That's a bias. I mean, I'm just putting on my filter. And with the Roe versus Wade, I mean, they should not have taken it down because it was just political maneuvering to do so. Now, I know in the moral world of churches and the religious right that they don't want Roe versus Wade. Of course not, because he's killing babies, right? And they're all, I see these churches on TV, you know, because pandemic. And they're just so happy that they got their moral victory in the Supreme Court decision. And you could say they're morally correct. But basically, you shouldn't be in a judge's decision, it should be a secular court, not a religious court. And morality is based on free choice. Otherwise, you can't be right and you can't be wrong because it's forced upon you. You gotta retain the choice. The individual has to be able to choose, knowing full well. So that's the thing. That's what sin is about. That's what God's free will is about. That's close to what the actual Bible says, not what the church says, and not what the court says. Not because the people who put in the people, they want the religious people to vote for them. They want the block of evangelicism. They want the block of a religious right, which is a political organization. They want the block to be voting for them. So that's a political thing, not a moral thing. So the Roe versus Wade thing is bogus. They pulled it down, and they're claiming this weird victory. And basically, right now, Trump's going bye-bye, because he's looking at the criminal stuff. The courts are looking at the real criminal stuff. So slow and steady wins the race. Have a great Thursday.
Oh, stop talking. Oh. The transition, though, I have to redo this. Okay.
No, this song doesn't go like it's aloha.
Aloha to you, fresh water, fresh air, fresh aloha. Okay, goodbye. Aloha to you. Alrighty, aloha. Oh, yeah.